how are you? I've been very, very keen about this particular topic today. My name is Tony Emmanuel. Today I want to talk about the subject called the portfolio. The portfolio. You know, we've been talking about resume, talking about cover letter. We're talking about portfolio today, which is totally different from these two. You know, imagine attending an interview session and the consultant asks you, can we know more about yourself? And you say, excuse me, can I just give it to you from something that I have handy, where spare that, so that in your spare time you can go over it why I even talk about few of them. That's what a portfolio is. A portfolio is a package you put together that describes you end to end, that somebody can go over while you're talking about yourself, or even after you have long gone, they can review and see, oh, this is what this guy's worth is all about, and this is what you can do. So in this session today, I'm going to take time to explain different segments or different ingredients of a very dynamic or dynamite portfolio. So what should be included in a captivating portfolio? I'm just going to run through some of the things I have listed so that I can be properly expressive. Essential sections for the portfolio will vary depending on the type of job and industry you are looking at. So it is not all that I want to start enumerating that must go into every portfolio. So you just need to know, okay, this is what this is, and this is suitable for this kind of portfolio. The number one thing that must be and that must go along with every portfolio is what I call the career summary. The career summary. This is a description of who you are. You can include elements that are not in your resume, such as your work ethics, your personal interests, your philosophy about life and work. All of this may not have gone into your resume because, don't forget I mentioned, your resume must just be a page. But it is in a portfolio you further state, some people will create a resume, they say my hobbies. Hobbies is not necessary, it's not an essential component of a resume. That can go into a portfolio. So your portfolio must have a career summary, your passion, your vocation, and what you do at your spare times, and all of that. It can go into your career summary. Number two thing that should be or can be included in your portfolio is what I call goals. Don't forget, in one of those sessions, we spoke about the spirit, that gets the job, and we said go is the name of that spirit. So in your portfolio, your goals must be clearly talked about. So you talk about where you see yourself, professionally in 1, 2, 5 years time. And also, then a resume cannot be included as part of your portfolio. This includes a good, clean copy of your resume, as well as an extra copy in case someone in the interview panel needs one. Don't forget, your portfolio is the impression you are leaving behind for review. So your resume will also be part of the package. Number 4, your accomplishment is a very critical component of a portfolio. So include a detailed list of your major career accomplishments to date. This is an important element of your portfolio. So this session should be branded to match your resume. Include a list of examples that you can refer to easily during your interview, depending on the type of work that you do. So this section may be a paper or multimedia presentation. You can include comprehensive example in this section. Excuse me, in creating a portfolio, you need to add the extra touch. What I mean by the extra touch, invest in proper packaging. As a businessman and as somebody that has submitted proposals in several places, or what you would call a job portfolio, there's never been a time I had submitted a proposal in the past and my proposal has been dropped in the pool of other proposals, because I spend the extra to ensure that when you receive my proposal in the way it's properly laid out, you have to keep it somewhere. And I'm going to give you some of these tips, perhaps at the end of this session, or maybe in the question and answer session. How can you package your portfolio that commands attention and will not end in the dustbin? Number 5, work samples. Don't forget, this is quite different from achievement. Work samples. These are often printed copies of the work that you have done, although they could be in multimedia format also. Include report, paper, study, brochures, project, presentation, and so on. Make sure that they are crisp, clean copies it is a good idea to use plastic sleeves to protect your samples. I remember there was a time I submitted a proposal to one of these national banks, especially Bank of Industry, and I remember about shortlisting about 30 of us, 30 vendors for a particular project. And I got the news from insider that, wow, the way you package your work samples and the project you've done in the past made you the #1 and gave you the first spot for consideration. So when you are package it properly. Don't use para binding, blue back, white fronts. No, package it properly. You can do a perfect binding of your work samples, or you do a proper, packaging for it. Those that will contact me for special consultations after this session, especially those that visited jobhuntingkit.com to subscribe to this course, I can give practical examples of this and get you along. Now, another thing I want to include in your portfolio is your research, publications, and reports, especially where you need to highlight some of the things you have done. For example, you might be applying for a job in the telecom sector, and based on your creative skill or your expertise and what you've been exposed to, you've come up with some research and some reports that can even improve the organization in terms of customer delivery, technicalities, and what have you. You can include it, but just an abridged copy of it, so that they can always call you back for further consultation and stuff like that.